Randy and Marisa here with your Essential Italy Thanksgiving week. Yay.
Thanksgiving week edition.
They don't really celebrate Thanksgiving in Italy. It's a very American thing. Yeah. But we did manage to have a pretty nice Thanksgiving meal. And I'll put some pictures up of what we made.
Not traditional.
Not very untraditional. You can get turkey here. You can get probably everything you need to make a traditional, if you will, Thanksgiving meal, but it's just two of us, so we're like, nah, we'll do something different. Anyway, so we had a full week. Let's see, Monday we went to look at a house in Monte Falco. It's kind of a backup plan in case the house we're trying to buy falls through for whatever reason. And I'll post a little bit of the video. It's a pretty long video. The house needed a lot of work, like a lot of work. So very cool property though, beautiful views right outside of Monte Falco. And the price was a little bit high in my opinion for the amount of work that this house needed in particular. So I think they were asking 230,000 euros for the house and approximately an acre of property. They were asking 590,000 euros for the house and about 25 acres of property. So, and it was all paddock. So they had raised sheep and did cheese and wool and things like that. So the house looked like it hadn't been lived in for probably 20 years. But, it was in bad shape.
And then they did some work to it too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
No, the whole interior would need to be gutted on it. The exterior was falling apart. It needed a lot of work. The land was pretty much overgrown. It was going to be a substantial amount of work and effort to bring that into a livable home, B&B, agriturismo, whatever. Somebody's going to do with it. So
how here they do not do anything to make the homes look appealing. As is, they mean as is. I mean, shutters broken, paint peeling, they don't do anything to stage the homes, or even clean them up. I mean, the property had garbage all around it. It looked like, homeless people were dumping stuff there. So, it was not appealing at all.
No.
Too bad.
So, but we'll put the video up. You can see clips of it anyway. I'm not going to put the whole video up.
No, vedevi il borgo, c'è un borgo lì medievale.
Ah, ok, sì, carino.
Sì, vado io.
Separated. I guess it is. Okay. So you come into here and this is where they made the cheese. Half a bathroom. Oh, there's a shower. This would be at least a partial restoration, if not a full restoration. Oh, they stored cheese in here, I'm sure of that. I've seen these before. Let's see what this is here. Oh, this is the outside this goes to the back of the house, okay. There's a kitchen. There's a little courtyard here. Looks like there's maybe there's a pizza oven. Looks like a pizza oven. Okay, this is the upstairs apartment. Fireplace, kitchen. This would all need to be updated, in my opinion. So, bedroom. There is heating in this part of the house. These feel like vinyl floors, but let me see if they look like what they are. No, I'm sorry. That's my apologies. They are tile. They look like vinyl floors. Okay, another bathroom. Oh, with the bidet, and a tub. Nice view outside. So, water heater. It's completely disconnected, so that probably needs to be replaced. This might make a pretty nice office. Imagine working in here. This is your view outside. Don't know if you get much work done, huh? Door needs to be replaced, obviously. It had some issues. The upper level. Third floor is a kitchenette here. Storage or living room. Okay, there's another big room. Let's see, this is another bathroom, full bath. This one looks like this might have been a more recent update. It's probably 20 years old. This may be the living room, maybe, and that's the end of this one. Okay. Afterwards, we went to a ghost borgy.
Torre del Colle.
Torre del Colle, that's it. Yeah, it's fine with her. She remembers everything.
I mean, it was small. It was a small little borgo.
Tiny little borgo, cute. It was quiet, and I'm going to put the video up of that because it's a pretty short video. We just jetted through it because it was a Monday. The only restaurant in the whole borgo was closed. And surprisingly or unsurprisingly, it's a Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah.
And the prices weren't horrible off the menu. You're 12, 15 euro entrees. Yeah. So not too bad. Maybe we'll take a trip back there when they're open. Yeah. Closed on Mondays. We'll have to have a nice meal there. Randy and Marisa here with Your Essential Italy. And we are in what's considered a ghost borgo, Torre del Colle, and we're gonna go in here and see what this is about. It's our first time, so it's my first time in a ghost borgy. It's kind of a misnomer because there are people that live here. Water. And somebody's offering tours. So it may not be as ghosty as we think. Beautiful views though. Apologize for the camera jumping around. It's cold. I had to put my gloves on. I lost my wife. Oh yeah. Oh, we got to go down this alleyway.
Watch them step.
Yeah, and I see that. Yeah. So clean up your dogs, too, people. Come on. What's this say? Oh, it's telling you where everything is. So there's Bavagna, Galiglio. I have trouble saying that. GL. Castelbuono, Limongiano. Hey, Italian lady, how do you say this? Gaglioni.
Gaioli.
Gaioli. Okay.
Gaioli.
Yeah, I wasn't even close. All right, but here's the view.
Is it cloudy?
It is. It's cold and it's cloudy. It's very overcast. Wow, you can really see a lot of this valley. Yeah, we just got through looking at a house over here. And I'm going to post it too. You can take a look at it if you want, because it needs a lot of work. It's maybe not a full restoration, but it's definitely a partial restoration. And
I'm sure the birds don't poop on your
yeah, so because it's wine country here, it's not cheap, even needing all the work that it needs. So. All right, and then it just they built whatever this was right next to that building. That's pretty much what that was. But okay, so let's go back over here and we'll go up the other way.
This is Piazza del Castello, which means there used to be a castle here.
Oh, okay, Piazza del Castello.
But this is probably the castle itself, where we are right now. It's all part of the castle. Torre de Colle.
Torre de Colle.
Yeah. All right. And we're back.
Again, much like the other towns that we visited last weekend, this one is quiet. So maybe that's where it gets its ghost town recognition.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just a summer.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
they're doing some construction here, and there are some workers. So there's a little bit of noise on this side of town.
Of course, the one restaurant, they're closed on a Monday.
What is this? Sorry. Over here. Let's see. Oh, they're doing a lot of restoration on this. Is that a hostel?
It's a hostel.
Okay.
The restaurant that's
Yeah.
here is a Michelin star restaurant,
Oh.
and it's closed on Mondays.
There's a Michelin star
Oh,
restaurant
look.
here. All right. Well, I don't know. I actually want to get fed. I want to eat. Like,
No, it looked like it was a very rustic
yeah.
food.
It's the problem with some of the Michelin star restaurants. They may be amazing and lots of flavor and all that good stuff, but you leave hungry. So.
Oh, they're selling that. That's for sale right there.
Yeah.
Does it have a little garden?
Yeah, it looks like it does.
Oh,
It's pretty. There you go. If you guys are interested, give them a call.
Give us a call. We'll come see it.
Or give us a call. We'll come and we'll hook up with the realtor, and we will film it for you. So for a small fee, and not for free. Yeah, this would be a great little town to move, to come to write, or just to get away from the noise. And it's close to Bavagna, and Bavagna is gorgeous. And if you look at if you go through our YouTube channels, you'll see Bavagna is on there, and
we come back to the.
it's quite lovely. So, can we get through this way?
Yep.
All right. and there are restaurants in Bavagne, and so it's close. It's less than 10 kilometers, I think.
We might have to go there for lunch. And we're back.
Oh yeah, here's the restaurant she's talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pasta, and they have antipasti and seppillo.
Oh, it's not too pricey.
No.
Okay. I guess they can have the Michelin star recognition and not cost $1,000 a plate. They're soaking their greens.
Yeah, they are. That's interesting.
All right.
Okay.
All right, that was that. Hope you enjoyed it.
What did you mention?
Yeah, that's right. Let's see.
On the way back, we found this cute little locanda, the locanda de la Lumaca. We had dinner, and there was the American lady sitting next to us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that
And
was
the food was
that was surprising because it was just in the off the road in nowhere, literally. Like there was nothing there, and we were pretty hungry by then. It was probably 1:30, so.
Yeah, it was a little town called Cantalupo.
Oh, okay, Cantalupo.
Yeah.
We sit down, and there's an elderly lady on the table next to ours, and her phone rings, and she says, "Hello," and.
So of course we started
Right.
talking.
So most Italians answer their phone pronto. So you have that difference. So we got to talking with her. She'd been here 20 years and she loved it. She loved the area. Her and her husband lived in Monte Falco in that region. And
hasn't learned
but she has not learned any Italian in 20 years, which blows my mind. You have to learn how to order your food, your wine, your beer, ask for directions, say hi, bye, thank you, all those things at the very least. That's a minimal effort in my opinion. Anyway, teach their own. So her friends joined her, and we met one of the guys that sat with her, Hungarian guy, and he'd been in Italy forever, all over the world, but he'd been here forever. And he has a hot air balloon ride company, and they do
Monte Falco. They do
hot air balloons,
almost like they do in Arizona and New Mexico.
Friend of theirs joined, and Irish lady. And they were very friendly, and we talked a little bit. It's good for me because really the only person I get to speak English with, besides my kids and my wife here, my mom once a week, I don't get a lot of interaction in English. And I am far from fluent in Italian. I can get by, but I am not close. If I'm here 20 years, I should be able to have a conversation in Italian, but because I do make an effort. All right, so Wednesday was the big day. But if I go through my videos and I find something that we did on Tuesday, I'll post it. Well, you guys can see it. So let's jump to Wednesday. Wednesday, we picked up our new car, which I'll put a picture of it up, but you can also see it in the background of this video, I'm sure. And that was big. It was a little bit unnerving for us because we were told to go pick it up at the dealership where we bought it. We show up there, the guy's like, "No, you got to go down the street." So we go down the street. The lady's like, "No, you don't go here. You got to go a mile the other way to go get it at the Volvo dealership." And it's a Toyota. And we're like, "Oh, okay." And so we got there. We got it all done, and we got the insurance on it and all of that. Somebody had written in and asked about buying a car in Italy, and I replied back with what I knew, but you need to have a residence here. Okay, that's first. You need to have a codice fiscale. That's second, and you need to have an identity card. Is that correct? In order to get the insurance as well. You can't pick up from the dealership anyway. We could not pick up the car until we had it insured. So basically they emailed us the paperwork saying that, the car is yours. Here's all the paperwork. Right. Marisa sent that to the insurance broker, and she got our insurance policy. We paid for the insurance policy, and we took that paperwork back to the dealership, and we were able to take the car.
Fun fact, we don't have a bank account here in Italy. What you could do is you can open up a bank account. It's sort of a prepaid card with the postal office. It's called Poste Pay Evolution. So you can put money on the card and use it to pay bills, Amazon, whatever it is. So we had put money on that card to pay for the insurance. I went to send the insurance company the money via money transfer, and they said no, you can only do up to 2,000 a day. You can only pay bills up to 2,000 a day. You cannot do for more than that. Our insurance was more than that because we paid for the year. So I had to wait 24 hours to do a second payment to the insurance. So keep in mind there's some limitations how much money you can transfer out or send. What is called a bonifico, which is a money wire, I guess it would be in the United States.
The major expenses here are your car insurance. Okay, that's going to be very expensive. Your fuel cost. We run through approximately 50-ish euros a week in fuel. That's about a half a tank of fuel. So it'd take 100 euros to fill this car up. It's a RAV4.
It's a hybrid too.
Hybrid, yeah. So we're in a mountainous area. We're going up and down. It burns a lot more fuel than if you're on a flat place and a highway. So it depends on where you move to here in Italy as well. If you're in a flatter region and you're in Rome, for example, you're not necessarily going to burn as much fuel. You probably use public transport anyway, more than not. So a lot of that's depending on where you live. So Thursday was Thanksgiving. We did we? I don't think we went anywhere, did we?
We didn't
We didn't go anywhere Thursday.
No, I think we stayed home.
So I said we had an eventful week,
No,
but
I think we met with the geometra.
we did. That's right. Right. So yeah, we did. She said it. We met with our geometra. We paid him his fee to do the research on the house we're trying to buy. We're hoping to buy.
Yeah.
But his research has to come back and say it's kosher.
So I mean, it's an investment, but if this house doesn't work, we have a retainer on. It's a retainer at this point.
Sure. So yeah, that was Thursday. So the next great adventure, we found out. We thought we found out, and this is just for everybody. So I said in the video last week, we mailed off my Permesso di Soggiorno packet, and we got a hearing date of May the 12th of 2025, right? And, just to recap a little bit, I had planned on going back to the United States in April to see my doctor. I get 6 months of meds at a time through the VA, and it was going to be good. And I was told if I leave before my Permesso hearing that that I'm basically on my tourist visa and I have to stay out of the country, out of the Schengen zone for 90 days, for 3 months. And it's not feasible financially, emotionally, it's just not feasible. So at this time, that may be in our plan down the road to go back and forth, but right now it's not. So anyway, so we're told incorrectly, I might add, that if you go to the Questura, 2:00 in the afternoon, they hand out 15 tickets for you to have an appointment the next business day to kind of state your case about why you might need an earlier appointment or whatever, right? So on Friday, we drive to Perugia, to the Questura. It's about 30 miles, you think?
Yeah, it took us about 30
Yeah,
minutes.
25, 30 miles to get there. It's about 25, 30 miles away. We get there at 11, right? 11:20-ish, somewhere. Yeah. And we thought we were first in line, right? For the 2:00, for the 2:00 ticket handing out. So we weren't the first in line. We were the fourth in line, which is irrelevant. So that's fine. So we stand there and we wait until 2:00, and and there's the people are kind of getting chaotic about it. And I was here first, and I was here. No, you weren't, man. I watched you come in, and you were not here when I was here. Anyway, it was a lot of that nonsense. The police had to come out literally and say, "Hey, if you guys don't knock it off, you all are gone, and nobody's going to get a ticket today at all." So that kind of got everybody chilled out a little bit. So anyway, comes our turn. The lady hands Marisa the ticket. Marisa goes to tell her what we're there for, and the lady's like, No, we don't have any earlier appointments. You don't have a good enough reason to get an early appointment.
Right,
This
after
is
you have death in the family
not
with a death certificate.
gonna do
to
you any
prove
good,
it.
right? So
I felt so stupid.
dejection is the key word here. So if you get here or when you get here and you get your permiso and you get your appointment, that's your appointment. Just accept it, okay? We're gonna next week or this week we're gonna try to get in. There's an English-speaking doctor in Castiglione. He's supposed to be back in the office, and we're gonna try to get an appointment for me so I can go see what meds I can get here, how much they're gonna cost me, and all that. So yeah, that was Friday day, and then we went out for a really nice dinner Friday night at a local restaurant here in Toro, and the people are lovely, and the food is always really, really good.
Yeah, I had an amazing. It's called vellutata, which is it's a soup, but it's creamy, and it was cauliflower, potatoes, sour cream, and toasted sunflower seeds. Oh my God, it was
very
divine.
good. Yeah, very good. And I'll put some pictures up of the food that we ordered. I got a pizza, so no big deal there. But I got this mushroom muffin that was in a Parmigiano fondue. It was interesting. And once it got all soaked in, it was really good. Like it was like amazing. All right.
The wine was good.
The wine's always good there, though. Yeah. Okay. Saturday. Yesterday.
Yes,
wow, we had a big day yesterday to the point that I have a bad knee, my left knee. I tore the meniscus when I was in the Marine Corps in the 90s, and I usually take it pretty easy on it, and I am here, but I still were up and down hills and whatnot, and for whatever reason, it woke me up this morning at like 2 a.m., yelling at me. So we're not doing much today.
No. I think I'm just going to bake some pasta, and then tonight we might have some mozzarella and tomatoes.
Today's an easy day. Yeah. So yesterday we decided to drive to Umbertide and check it out because we saw this name on the road signs, and then we asked around, and people are like, yeah, it's a neat little town. So we drove over there. I don't know that it's neat because there's the castle thing there. It's not the castle. The Rocca. The La Rocca's.
Also the Tiber River.
And the Tiber River's right there, and they've got a beautiful park. And I'll put some of that video clip up here as well. Randy and Marisa here with Your Essential Italy. Give me a second. It's cold. We're in Umbertide, and this is La Rocca. Umbertide is sky rats. Oh, they got a market today. Yeah. They got a market.
Good. If they sell a hat, I'm buying a hat.
All right. So it looks like there's a market. Hi, puppy. There's the clock. We're in the piazza. The piazza, I don't see it. It's all right. You got apples, vegetables, honey. Pasta. More vegetables. porchetta. Yeah, porchetta. It's massive. Formaggio. Cheese. More produce. Jams and jellies. Spices. Formaggio. We walked the Tiber in Rome. Oh yeah, here. This is a Tiber. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, it's a little plugged up though. Oh, plugged up, but it's still pretty. The drive to get here, we came over our mountain. We went to Chuoro and we came over the top of our mountain, actually the mountain we live on, and then we came back down it on the other side and around, and it's probably 20 miles or so we're here to get here, but gorgeous drive through the mountains with the fall colors. I think another couple of weeks and all those leaves will be down. It'll be barren. This one's for sale if anybody's interested. There you go. 393-911-1509. Yeah, we didn't see an information desk coming in. An information office, tourist information. You can usually go into a tourist office and you can get a map, paper map. Sometimes the people in there will speak some English and can kind of give you some direction. Oh, this is a long path. This is a nice little park. The path goes all the way around and down. I don't know where it goes to the end, and you can see the path on the other side. There's another path down there you can see. Wow. Yeah. How pretty. On our way there, though, we were passing. We actually went up the mountain this way right here. We went up and we could see the road that comes down to our driveway and all that. And we drive through, and it was a stunningly beautiful drive in the fall leaves. There was no other cars around. The sunlight hit it perfect, and I didn't think to film it at the time. So we filmed it on the way back, and I'll put the clips in but the light was different, but it's still gorgeous. Anyway, we were getting there, and I noticed off to the side, like way off in the distance, what looked like a giant castle. And I was like, that's really cool. I'm a history nerd. I love this stuff. So we go to Umbertide. We do our thing there. In Umbertide, we stopped at this really neat little bar. Because it was cold. I was cold yesterday. That wind was blowing, and it was cutting through. So we go in, we get a hot beverage, and and they had some of the neatest little trinkets around, and I'll throw some of those pictures in here too. The monkey with the braids, that was great. Yeah, it was all Christmas themed stuff. Santa hats on the back of the chairs, stuff like that. So we're coming back home, and we're trying to find this castle, and it's actually a tower, right?
Yeah, it's a little borgo. It's a little village. It's called Pierle, and it's the Rocca di Pierle. Everything is a rocca. Rocca means rock, but it also means like when you have like a high point to look out. So that's probably what it was used for, to watch out for invaders and stuff like that. But they were
renovating it. Yeah, there were some workers there. It was blocked off. We couldn't get inside. I just did the front outside. I got a little video of that, and I'll put it in here. You can see what struck me is it's white. The building is white, and most of what you see is gray, right. And this one's white. So I thought that was interesting. But it's there were workers there at the back of it. I didn't want to interrupt them, so I didn't go all the way around it. And it was cold. All right, Randy and Marisa here with Your Essential Italy. We were on our way to Umbertide, and we saw this, what I thought was a castle, and I'm going to apologize for the wind. I don't have my microphones up right now for this. So when we were coming back from Umbertide, we found our way up here, and this is it. It's looks like so they're doing work on it. You see, they're doing work on it, looks like. All right. I can show you this view over here, though. Again, stunning valley views. We were coming in and out of Umbria and Tuscany, so I'm not sure if we're in Umbria or Tuscany right now. Let's go back here real quick and see what's back here. You can see it's a large building. I didn't bring my drone today because it's really windy, and the drone will handle like 25-mile-an-hour winds, but still, it's, you know, you still get a shaky video when it's really windy. I do anyway. Not a drone expert. Leave these guys alone. I just remembered what we did on Tuesday.
Oh, you did?
We walked down the mountain, down a new path.
Yes, that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Maybe that's why
my knee's killing me. We walked down the mountain. I filmed going down, and again, I'll put some clips into that because I just now remembered that I did that. And then we walked back up. So it took us, I think, like my watch said 24 minutes of exercise to get down to the bottom of it. And it's like 1.25 miles. It's not a real long distance, but going down was easy. Coming back up, I think, took us like an hour.
No, I don't know if it was that long.
It was pretty close to it. Here, even with it being cold and you hear us complain about the cold, we're just not used to it. We don't mind it. We just got to get used to it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it actually.
Yeah.
You know, it kills everything.
Yeah.
That's the first
Yeah.
thing. And it's healthier. The air is crisp.
Air's
it's
clean here. Yeah, I've said that
you know,
before too.
so,
And we're able to be out more and be more active, and
Yeah.
hopefully we can get in a little bit better shape.
I mean,
and,
it's the sun's trying to come out today, and I'm sure around 1, 2 o'clock the sun will be out. It'll be nice to be outside. The wind will, you know, simmer down hopefully. But it's what's great about being here is that you see everybody walking around, biking.
Yep.
The older folks were going hunting. They were going to go hunt for boar this morning. They were going to try anyway. So it's kind of it's interesting. It's a different lifestyle.
It's a different lifestyle. So.
Yeah.
All right. We appreciate all of our people that watch us, those that subscribe, like our videos. We're trying to make more every Sunday. We'll kick something out. And again, encourage you to like and subscribe. If you want to check out the escorted tour that we offer in May, you can check us out at www.youressentialitaly.com. And we look forward to next week.
Yeah.
Guys, all right. Ciao.
Ciao.